Award-winning actor. You know him from the hit shows Veep and Arrested Development. Please welcome the very funny Tony Hale.
I don't watch a lot of TV. It's my business, I should. I don't watch a lot of TV, but I watch when I'm traveling and I'm trying to find something to watch. I go on YouTube and I watch the blind auditions on The Voice, like the compilation videos. Have you guys ever seen that? Guys, okay. First of all, you're crazy talented.
Thank you. Thank you.
Crazy.
Thank you.
Crazy. But do yourself a favor, the duet you did with Tom Jones where you sang Mad World.
Yes.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
Y'all saw it.
Then you sang Impossible Dream at one point. I've hunted you down.
You
on
watch
YouTube.
these things?
And then
Really?
I love when you throw your shoe.
That's a compliment.
I love when you throw your shoe. I don't fully understand it.
Okay, can I explain it to you?
Please break it down.
So, okay, when you throw a shoe at somebody, when it just hits my spirit, I don't even realize I threw the shoe. But it's like equivalent to giving somebody a standing ovation. It's the biggest compliment. So if you catch a shoe, oh baby,
Really?
I'm a fan. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna be expecting that shoe to
I've had people to throw. Don't make me take it off, because I will get you.
Look at those nails.
You
Jay.
see that?
Thank you. I got a shoe.
You got the shoe. That means I am a huge fan. Although I did try to jump some rope in my
nails,
gingers. You like the nails?
Those nails.
See, everything
Jay
represents something. This is my son like my nails long.
Those are awesome.
And then I was in the movie Cats too. So
you were in
that's
the
my claws
movie
from Cats. You know? Okay. So, but tell me, you grew up on the South Side or in the South?
In the South.
I grew up on the South Side, and you grew up in the South.
I grew up in the.
What was holidays like?
So, okay, so yeah, the holidays were really good, and we always try to go back like twice a year we go to the holidays. But in the South, as we know, the sports is a really, really big deal. And it's like, I mean, it's pretty much a religion down there, football. I was not a sports kid.
No?
I was an actor type, but my dad signed me up for swimming once. And this shows how bad I was at sports. I was swimming, and there's the lanes, everybody's swimming. And my dad said I just stopped in the middle of the meet when everybody's swimming, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "What? I'm exhausted." I just stopped. So I didn't really fit in, but then I found theater and really got into it and loved it.
That's amazing. Okay, and was your father, one of your family members was a musician or
Yes,
something?
my grandfather was an opera singer. He studied in Italy, and then there was something in New York years ago called the Earl Carroll Follies, which was like a Broadway review, and he emceed it. And then he did the clubs in Miami. But my dad taught nuclear physics at West Point and also went to West Point. He's a very smart man.
Oh my God.
Did not pass that down to me. But he's a very smart man. But since his dad, my grandfather, was an opera singer, he had an appreciation for the arts.
Okay.
So he was very supportive.
So he supported you.
Very supportive, yeah.
Okay.
Which a lot of kids don't get.
Right, that is very true.
Yeah.
Do you sing?
Okay. All right, let me break
I could throw my shoe at you again, Tony, if you could sing me a song.
I'm not going to get a shoe for that. I'll tell you, I was in the car recently, and my dog. Okay, so I started singing in the car. I like to sing in the car. I'm sure you do too. So I was singing, and my daughter is sitting next to me, and she goes, "Dad, do you think you have a good voice?" And I said, "No, I don't think I have that great of a voice." And she goes, "Well, at least you're aware of it."
Ooh.
And I was like, "All right, let's turn that down a notch."
Wait. How old is your daughter?
She's 16. She'll be 17 in February.
What is she into?
Lord help.
I have a 13-year-old, so I can only imagine.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's my little one.
So what is she into? What does she do?
She does enjoy theater, but right now she's a high schooler, and she's driving. She just started driving.
Oh, that's good.
Is it?
Well.
Because I have this. You have these apps that can track them.
Okay. You track her?
Yeah, I track her.
Can you tell how fast she's speeding?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah. So but here's the thing. It's not in LA. I do get nervous. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not worried so much about my daughter driving. It's everybody else.
Right. My mother used to say you have to drive for others.
That's what scares me the most. But it is really, talk about surrender. Like it's terrifying to just that day she goes, and because I also miss. I don't know if you guys are like this, but I miss the time in the car, like taking her to school and talking about the day, and that was a time we connected, and then now she's just
Like, Dad, I got
now
to
she
go.
wants
You
the
stay at
radio,
home.
and that's it.
Yes, and the
The
music
radio.
is way
Who listens
too
to the radio?
loud.
Yeah, way too loud.
See, my son is 13, and this music is driving me crazy. It's so loud, I can't even hear Siri to even know where I'm going, child.
Yes.
It's like, guys,
Yes.
and then they screaming in the back seat. But see, I'm looking forward to him driving me around. You make her drive you around?
Oh yeah.
See, that's
It's
the
like
plus.
it's an Uber driver in the family.
Right, in the family.
Yes.
And you give them, that's right.
Yes, it's true.
Okay, well then talk to me about this. So you work with icons Bette Midler and Liza Minnelli. I know you got some stories.
Yeah, I just worked with Bette. I worked with
Yeah.
BM. I worked with Bette on Hocus Pocus 2. I was just in
Okay.
Hocus Pocus with her. And then Liza Minnelli played my girlfriend
Your girlfriend?
on Arrested Development
What was
years
that?
ago. Yeah. And here's, oh yeah, there's she is. But I was just telling the story on a podcast, but one of my favorite stories is when Liza took my wife and I out to lunch. And she was talking about this concert that she just did at Radio City Music Hall and all this kind of stuff. And we were like, what songs did you sing? And she sang, I sang the song Liza with a Z. And I was like, oh, I don't know that. At the time, I didn't know that song. She breaks out in the song in the backseat of my car. And she'd done the song so many times that she could hear the orchestration.
Oh, wow.
So she was like, Liza with a Z, ba-da-ba-ba-bam! In the backseat of my car.
Could you concentrate
I know,
driving?
my wife and I are like, this is better than our wedding day.
Yes.
What's happening right now?
That's something you'll
It was
never
the
forget.
best. And the thing is, like, you know, a lot of icons like that, they're either maybe kind of difficult, but like she is the kindest, most gracious
That's beautiful.
person, like you.
Aw,
Very much like you.
Thank you. I recently learned of the Mile High Club, and
okay.
yeah, I didn't know what that was.
this
Do you know
took a
what that
turn.
is?
Yeah.
Okay, you learned something. You learned something too. What did you learn? Y'all
Oh,
laugh
yeah.
at me.
It
I
was.
didn't know.
No, I
What
get
you
it.
learn?
Please, I get it. So this is another thing I was sharing the other day. At this great restaurant in Raleigh called Union Special, I was given this T-shirt that said "Waking and Baking," and I literally thought, I like bread. Like I was like, and I wore this shirt for 2 years, guys. 2 years.
2 years.
And I had no idea it was about the weed.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel and turn on that notification bell so you're the first to see our latest videos.